All right, man. Peace. So, one of the videos that I know I've been spiraling on, and one of the videos that I was going to try to do a while back, but I didn't get the chance to, is touching more on the base of this whole entire TikTok NPC culture that's starting to take shape, where you have a lot of these content creators who, rightfully so, is making money from do the most simplest things of trying to repeat the phrases and, do a robot-esque type of stance on things and, pretty much make it seem as if they are robots themselves. So, the last video that I did on this was obviously Pinky Doll, to the point that even discovering recently that she was able to find out who the perpetrator was that was downloading her content from OnlyFans, and that she was going to sue whoever it was that she was going to find. On top of that, uh me finding out the idea that now, of course, because of the catchphrase she usually says, which is ice cream, gang, gang, and all this other stuff, is obviously something she's pitching out there for a business. With this being said, I have an understanding that as we move swiftly in this fourth industrial revolution, the idea of work is no more. Now it's all about quick cash flows by being able to do something that's out of the ordinary. But it's also a telltale sign, in my opinion, when I start to see these type of TikTok cultures, that is a reminiscence of what the society views about people in general. People are sheep. People follow rules. People repeat chants and all these different things. And, maybe in a sense, I'm pretty sure from the higher uppers or those that's paying attention, we can kind of see the symbolism of why this TikTok culture is going on. Just like with any other cultures, like any other little fads that they had in the past, such as in 2012, doing these numerous random challenges like the cinnamon challenge, ice bucket challenge to support ALS, to spread awareness to ALS. Then later on, a lot of these random challenges that was usually on Instagram, even to the point in 2021 when the lockdown happened, don't rush challenge. A lot of these different things go on in a society. Yes, it's a fad, but at the same time, the symbolism in this one, I couldn't help but to think to myself that this TikTok culture is a blaring symbolism into how people follow rules all the time and giving a telltale sign, obey in the future, or if not right now. So I wanted to give my take on this current TikTok trend, the famous video that a lot of people played last month or a couple of weeks ago, where it was a so-called black boy, young black man, with his mom, and his mom is trying to understand why he's doing this TikTok challenge. Let's check it out. Fair use.
Talk to your daddy. Y'all let him talk to his dad, please. Please.
Thank you for the glizzies.
Listen, your daddy is talking.
What's good, Pops?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Thank you for the glizzies.
No.
Thanks for
Y'all, please just stop. Just stop, because
Thank you for the weights.
we trying to get him some help. Please, just don't keep entertaining.
Thank you for the glizzies.
Don't entertain this madness. We trying to truly help our son.
Thank you for the cap off.
No, listen to us. He's talking to you, Tej.
Quadruple glizzy.
And the funny thing about it is, it's like I've been seeing a lot of these TikTokers, especially Gen Z, that's been making these references to the glizzy this and the glizzy that, which is a telltale sign of blowjobs, stimulating some type of cunnilingus, and some type of idea where these people are doing it for shock value and comedy value. But this is the one thing that I've always been feeling from this, and I never really talked about it in depth. But usually, understanding from a cultural point of view, it is rare for me to see so-called black boys, so-called young black men, and I'm not trying to say this is a stereotype or make fun of them, but usually a lot of the homoerotic jokes was usually geared from so-called white men, so-called white young boys that would do homoerotic stuff, but they would say, hey, I'm joking. But now for it to spread on to young so-called black boys, especially with Gen Z, how desensitized they come to that, because obviously, a lot of people already say so-called black people, or more specifically, so-called black men are so, how do you call it, conservative when it comes to certain things, even to the point they say, hey, no homo. And what he's doing right now, they would definitely say is homo. So it's just kind of funny to see this, not because, you know, I'm making a commentary on it in general, but just the fact of the matter, like something like this, I'm not used to seeing stuff like this. And I'm pretty sure friends around me is not used to seeing that either.
What's wrong with him?
Tell him, tell your dad.
Thank you for the galaxy. Oh my gosh. Woo! Ride like a cowboy. Ride like a cowboy.
I'm gonna start calling names for real.
Thank you for the glizzies.
Aisha T.
Thank you for the
Y'all,
glizzies.
please just stop. Don't do this. Don't do this. We
Thank you for
trying
the
to have a
glizzies.
family intervention.
Please.
Please.
Tasty. Thank you for the roses.
No, please.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for the heart.
Stop it. Listen. All these people, please stop.
Well, that proves one thing, that this mother can't have control over her child. And usually with that being said, it's already an understanding psychologically, once a child reaches a certain age, it's very much harder to get to them or have a conversation with them because they're not trying to be under your guidance. This is where they have the rebellious stage, as you see right here. He's ignoring everything that his mom is saying and what his father is saying because he's enthralled into this whole entire thing of doing these different things on the app and making himself look pretty much stupid. You know, one of those type of things where he just follows the directions, repeats chants, and pretends that he's a robot. He's catering to the audience's views. He's catering all of this because he's getting a paid rollout for all of this stuff. And this is how I know society is becoming very much entrenched in having these type of things where it's not about caring about yourself. It's about demoralizing yourself. And then just the fact that by doing these challenges and all this other stuff, it doesn't matter because you're getting paid. Everything is about the money. It's not about sanity. It's not about, you know, protecting your whole entire profile or self-image. Some people don't care. Some people want to do the dumbest things for a good amount of money. And this is no different. Now, I'm not going to say this is dumb. I'm just coming from a perspective where this is honestly just entertaining to see because obviously I'm not used to something like this. And this, again, is a telltale sign, and I believe a symbolism about the world in general. People following directions, people becoming so entrenched into wanting to repeat themselves and be robotic. But now you're seeing it play out on an app like TikTok. Symbolism of TikTok, wasting time on this app by doing the most simplest things. And including challenges, of course.
Thanks for the ice cream.
Don't entertain this. He don't need this. He don't need it.
so
He got a
Thank you for the
job.
chili.
He got a job. I work. I got a job. His daddy works. He don't have to
I'ma
do
eat
this
it.
type of stuff. Tej,
Thank you for the lightning.
what are you doing to do this? What is
Thank you
making
for
you
roses.
do this,
Gummy.
son?
Ooh, TikTok.
Are you still there? You still there? I'm trying to see if your dad's still on the line.
Thank
You
you for the
still there,
roses.
Mike? Hello?
Ooh.
I'm trying- Listen.
Stop it.
No.
Pretty. Thank you for the glizzies.
He talking to
Thank you
you.
for the roses.
Yeah, my thing about it is, I'm sorry to say this, but sometimes I feel like, I don't know if the mom is like a Gen Xer, because I don't think she's a millennial. I mean, the obvious solution is to just turn off the app. Do not allow your child to be on the app if you're trying to have an intervention with them. You know, this whole entire time, this could have been avoided. And I'm not saying she's doing it for attention. She is really concerned for her son. Like, why is my son doing these weirdo things on this app? And simply, he will obviously explain he gets paid from it. It's his passion. It's something that he likes to do. Just like I believe a lot of this stuff that goes on here, they remove the idea of celebritydom and then give it to pretty much influencers, random people on these apps and stuff like that, where they get famous off of this. You understand? By being able to do gimmicks. Yes, he has a job and stuff like that, but he will obviously look for something like TikTok to be a get-rich scheme. But going back to what I'm saying, if it was really that serious and you was really that concerned, turn off the app. Like, I don't know. It's like you want to allow your child to do something that you don't like, and you still continue and your father's on the phone. You understand what I'm saying? And he does not care. And obviously, if you turn off the app, he's going to get upset. But that's when it should be no problem to whoop that ass.
She talking to
Man,
you.
I'm chilling, Pops.
No. That's not what he asking. You are not
Thank you for the football.
sweaty and everything.
Tasty. Thank you for the roses.
Okay.
It's CJ from Grove Street.
You're going to have to come down here. You're going to have to come over because...
Thank you for the love.
Okay.
And real quick, I mean, I do remember a so-called black man that looked like this gentleman. I don't know if it's the same dude when he sat up there and talked about CJ from San Andreas, and they was doing a mockery about how your character walks in these Grand Theft Auto games. It's pretty funny to see that, and you know that's what I think he's alluding to. But let's watch more in the video.
Come on, you better break yourself, fool.
You're not talking to me, and you will not talk to me.
Thank you for the
that.
donuts.
You will not talk to me like that. Do you hear me?
Thank you for back up.
Oh no.
Thank you for the roses.
You will not. I'll back you up.
Stay back. Thank you for the basketball. Woo! Celebration.
But obviously, give me your thoughts in the comment section. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Peace.